Psych is basically a throwback to the good old-fashioned American slasher. All right, when you watch a slasher movie, we all know what happens to the killer, right? He either turns into Ground Chuck or he comes back, part 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But you ever wonder what happens to the survivors? So the year is 1984, and the 5 survivors whose real-life stories influenced the 5 scariest slasher films of all time are undergoing experimental treatment for post-traumatic stress disorder.
Listen, I'm putting together a program for people who have lived through extreme distress. We feel you'd be a perfect candidate.
They go into this treatment center where they have to come face to face with their most suppressed memories, which is the event that caused their major trauma.
Each door will take you back to the specific events of your trauma. You will re-experience it.
No, what? We're going back?
The problem is that once they get in deep into their own memories, real people start dying.
The thing about Psych is that it's being made, it's being written, it's being produced by horror fans that care about story and care about character and also care about all the things that make us love horror.
The trick that we're trying to pull here is that we don't ever want the audience to really feel comfortable in what's real and what's not.
You're here because you are all survivors.
I think people that love this genre are going to be swept away by it. And as a fan of those films myself, I think it's going to be a pretty satisfying and original experience.
Such a huge amount of horror knowledge went into it. And I'm hoping that horror fans will take away that this isn't a remake. It isn't, something that's been redone over and over. It's something completely new and completely different that still uses the incredible lexicon that's been set up by the horror industry.
We're creating a short film based on the movie Psych to pitch to investors. This is an independent film. We know what works, we know what doesn't work, and we know what kind of movie we want to make. And basically, we need your help to help make that dream come true.
Getting buzz generated about an independent feature is the most important part. We're doing it independent because we want the fans to be excited and we want the fans to be behind this. And so we want them to be a part of it, and part of how they can do that is to help us raise funds to make this movie come to life.
We're putting up the Kickstarter campaign for development funds. If you've ever tried to get a movie off the ground, you know that it costs tens of thousands of dollars. What we'd like to do is we'd like to raise $20,000 and do the things that we need to do to get the movie started. Having a development fund definitely helps our cause.
I think this is a great time for independent filmmaking. I think this is a time when artists who wouldn't have gotten the opportunity 10 years ago or even 5 years ago can come out and make something truly original. So it's tough, but I believe in this venture. I think we put together a really good team.
We have terrific incentives, everything from coffee mugs to t-shirts to signed scripts, tickets to the premiere. We have a walk-on role. You will be a victim, and I promise you, you will die a painful, gory death. Any amount of money that you can donate is greatly appreciated. I can't tell you how grateful I am for the support that we've had so far and the support that we continue to have.
Psych is definitely going to be the next classic, independent horror feature that everybody has to see and is dying to show their friends because they're fans of each of the original horror franchises.
Developing movies is hard, and it takes a lot of work, and it takes a lot of money to do that. Even if you're not a horror fan, you're still supporting independent film. So every penny that is donated to our Kickstarter campaign will go to the development of Psych.